I've been with the RFPA, for quite a few years, and it's local farms and ranches that have trained their employees to fight wildland fire, and we have the red card, which is the government standard for wildland firefighting. And this is just a refresher course that we have each year and some radio training, and part of keeping up to date and keeping the card current.
Been a tremendous help in creating a dialogue between us and the BLM and the Forest Service, which we didn't have in the past, but now we work very closely together.
People were actually getting thrown in jail for fighting fire off of their property on government property. And so they came up with the Rural Fire Protection Associations, and they trained the people through the proper training. We are allowed to go out and fight fire right alongside the BLM and Forest Service, or in many cases ahead of them, because we're closer and get there sooner.
Well, just like he said, we actually had a fire, before this on our own ground, and we had some pretty, between us and the BLM, they didn't want us out there, but it was on our own property. And now they look to us for advice on terrain, roads, the ground that is private and federal lands, that we can work together and help those guys get out onto the fires easier. We've helped them get dozers into areas that they couldn't before. We've advised them on other fires on places that we didn't want to put trucks into, that we knew at night we could never get those trucks through there at night.
Farmers have tractors and discs, and they can go around it, and there's even the county equipment, some of the road graders and bulldozers for putting in fire line. Riverbend has a weed truck for weed spraying and also firefighting that carries 850 gallons, just dedicated for firefighting.
Yeah, we go through the basic red card training, and then like this, every year we do a recertification just to keep us up on use of the radios, so we can communicate better with those guys, fire shelters and that, to create better safety with our guys out there. We've actually got a lot of the guys that are the work for the ranches and that they're out there horseback, and they're packing fire shelters with them when they get into these fire situations. And they have the radios so we can communicate with the aerial and that to help protect them while they're out there trying to move cows out of the way of the fire. We have an understanding of the fire, how to fight it, where to be safe, and that's the main thing. The main purpose of this RFPA and the training we've been doing is to create safety for all of our members. That's the main thing.